Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about the solutions of Sainik School 2024 Science Class Ninth. Let's move on to the first question. The first question, which of the following statement are not true about the metals? So correct answer for this question is option number 3. Here, the metal are good conductor of heat and electricity is a correct statement. हमें not बताना है, not true. It's a true one. The property of a metal by which they can be beaten into the thin sheets is called ductility, जो कि wrong है. Yeah, the property by which the metal can be beaten into thin sheets is called as malleability. Metal produce ringing sound so that they are called to be sonorous. So ये true है. This is true. And in a journal, metallic oxides are acidic in nature. This is false because this is basic in nature. So B and D is the correct answer. So option number 3 is the correct. Option 3 is the correct answer for this question. Option 3. So B and D. Let's move on to the next question. Here is our next question 102. 102. Here, the polythene and the PVC are examples of. The correct answer for this question, these both are the polymers and polymers की दो classes होते हैं तो उसमें से thermoplastics के अंदर आता है PVC is polyvinyl chloride. Option number first is the correct answer. The bulb of the dropper immersed in the water is pressed. When the pressure is released, water get filled into the dropper. This has happened due to that option number 4. That is your pressure, atmospheric pressure. Let's move on to the next question. That is 104. So 104th is the correct answer. The question is an oscillating body is making 360 oscillation in a minute. Okay. The frequency in hertz will be. The frequency is the number of oscillation per unit time. So correct answer for this question is option number 2. 2 is the correct answer. Okay. So let's move on to the next question. One zero five. A person who is standing 2 meters in front of a plane mirror seems to be dash meter away from his image. It is 4 meters. So option number 2, 105 ka option number 2 is the correct answer. Increase in height during the puberty depends on the option 3 of 106, option 3, both this is and this. Both are, this is the option number 2 for this, is then option number 3 for this. 106, 105. Okay, let's move on to the 107 question. So let's move on to 107. Consider the following statement. Endocrine glands releases hormones into the bloodstream to reach the target site. Hormones are not chemical substances. So select the correct answer using the code given. So correct answer for this question is option number 1, option A. Only A is correct because hormones are a chemical substance. So first option of statement is correct. So only A is correct here. 108. Which of the follow which source of books keeps a record of the endangered animals and the plants? So correct answer for this question is option number 1. That is option number option correct answer for this option number 3. Read data book. Option number 3 is the correct answer for this question. Let's move on to the 109. Identify the endemic flora of the Panchmani Bio reserve from the following. So option number 3, sal trees and wild mango trees. It is the correct answer for this question. Let's move on to the next question. 110 पर पहुंचते हैं. Okay. When fertilization does not occur, the released egg and thickened lining of uterus is shed off. This is called as menstruation. Okay, the cycle of menstruation repeats after every 28 days in females after the age of the puberty, attaining the age of the puberty. Let's move on to the 111 question. Match the list 1 with list 2. Coke, coal tar, coal gas, petrol. And we have obtained the different options दे रखे हैं. We have to match this. So 111 का option number 3 is the correct one. According to that, coke is the almost pure form of carbon. And B4 है B का coal tar is naphthalene involved. And C is 1 obtained obtained during the processing of coal to get coke. Okay, next is petrol, that is petroleum. Okay, petrol. Let's move on to the 112 question. A combustible substance catches fire burn as long as its temperature is dash to its ignition temperature. It should be beta equal or higher than. So correct option for this question is option number 3 for 112 question. Option number 3 is the correct answer. Let's move on to the next question. Option number 114 पे चलते हैं. That is which of the following is and are only present in the plant cell? Cell membrane, cell wall, chloroplast, nuclear membrane. Select the correct answer for the following given code. So correct answer for this question is option number 1. Option number 1 for this question. Option 1. Okay, B and C. Chloroplast and cell wall both are only present in plant cell. Let's move on to the 114th question. ठीक है. A 114th है given below the different stages of life cycle of a frog. Arrange them in order of occurrence. Fertilization, tadpole, laying of eggs or development. उसका correct answer होगा बेटा 114 का 2. According to that, laying of eggs first होगा. ठीक है. Then उसके बाद आपका fertilization takes place. Then development of the embryo and then it become tadpole. ठीक है. Let's move on to the next question. Which when electric current is passed through the copper sulfate solution, तो obviously सी बात है displacement reaction होगी. The second copper get deposits on the electrode connected to the negative terminal of the battery. So correct answer ये होगा इसका. Let's move on to the next question. Match the following. ठीक है. हेवनली बॉडीज दे रखे हैं, उनके कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स उनके बारे में दे रखा है. जैसे आर्यन है, कॉमेट है, सिरस है, एस्ट्रॉइड. इसका करेक्ट आंसर होगा बेटा ऑप्शन नंबर 2. अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट, ओरियन इज अ कॉन्स्टेलेशन. ऑब्वियसली यू नो all can be seen during the winter time in the late evening. Next is B is comet. 116 का B is comet. So it's an object which revolves around the sun in elliptical orbit and it has a bright head and a tail. Next one is option ऑप्शन आपका सी है. तो सी सेकंड के साथ होगा. ब्राइटेस्ट स्टार एंड smallest object, sorry. Brightest star in the sky located close to the Orion. ये है Sirius. ठीक है, Sirius. एंड एस्ट्रॉइड आपके जो एस्ट्रॉइड बेल्ट प्रेजेंट है और जो स्मॉल ऑब्जेक्ट्स हैं जो कि हैंगिंग इन द universe. Okay. Which of the following gases is the lightest concentration is highest concentration, sorry. So all of you know that option number 3 is the correct answer. That is N2, nitrogen. That is 78%. When we are talking about the 118, global warming is not responsible for more earthquakes. Okay, it's not responsible. Earthquakes are not dependent on the global warming. Identify the multicellular microorganisms from the following: bacteria, acidophilus, and paramecium and penicillium. तो 119 का जो आंसर होगा that is fourth, B and D. B and D में क्या है आपका acidophilus and penicillium. Okay, so B, option 4, option 4. I repeat, option 4 is the correct answer. Option 4 is the correct answer. Let's move on to the 120 question. Wait. So it's your 120 question. Arrange the following into the rolling, sliding, get static friction and increasing order of friction and choose the correct option. So you have to arrange them in this way. So option number 3, static, then sliding, then rolling. These are the correct increasing order में. Okay, static friction, sliding friction, rolling friction. So option 3 is the correct answer for this question. Which of the following is not a rabi crop? The 121 ka question number, option number 4, paddy is the correct answer. So paddy is the correct answer for the 121. Let's move on to the next question. That is 122. 122. Identify the methods of replenishing the soil with nutrients from the following. 122 का correct option होगा option number 2. That is ABD, growing of different crops alternately, use of manures, and then growing legumes as a folders in this one session and the wheat crop in the next session. Let's move on to 123. The magnitude of the power of earthquakes is expressed on the scale, that is Richter scale. ये बहुत important और easy और हमेशा repeated question है. Next 124, calorific value of fuel is expressed in. The correct answer for this question is 2 option. Kilojoule per kg. Kg per. So option 2 is the correct answer. Next one is tin can be made by electroplating on iron tin because tin is option 1 is correct, is less reactive than iron, so that iron can displace it. Okay, thank you all of you. Bye bye. Take care.